Hello, and welcome back to the Journey of Regeneration channel. I'm your companion on the journey to a healthier, more active life. Are you here for a very specific reason? Do you find yourself looking at the stairs in your home each morning with a bit of apprehension? Do you find yourself holding your breath as you climb each step? Or perhaps you're gripping the handrail a little tighter than you did last year. Are you subconsciously choosing the long way around just to avoid a few steps? If any of this sounds familiar, I want you to know you are not alone. This is an incredibly common experience for millions of us as we move past the age of 60. But the most important thing I want to share today is this. This is not a life sentence you have to accept. It's not an inevitable, unchangeable part of aging. In today's video, we are going to change that narrative completely. We will turn the fear and hesitation before a staircase into confidence and strength. I will guide you through the only 5 incredibly simple exercises that you can do right in your own home. These aren't just random exercises I found online. These are movements that have been recognized and recommended by physical therapy experts and even top orthopedic surgeons to help their patients recover and regain their mobility. Our goal today isn't just to help you climb stairs more easily. The goal is to give you back your independence, the freedom to move around your own home, and the confidence to say yes to visiting family or going on outings without worrying about the terrain. Let's begin this journey together. Before we get into the specific exercises, it's important to understand why. Why does a once simple act like climbing stairs now feel like a challenge? Understanding the root cause will give you more motivation to stick with the solutions. There are 3 main reasons. First, and most importantly, is age-related muscle loss, which scientists call sarcopenia. It sounds complicated, but it's actually very simple. Starting around age 30, our bodies begin to lose a small amount of muscle mass each year if we don't actively do something to maintain it. By age 60 or 70, this loss can become significant. And the muscles most affected are the large muscle groups in our lower body. The quadriceps on the front of the thigh, the glutes in the rear, and the calf muscles. Think of these muscles as your engines. When the engine gets weaker, climbing a hill or a flight of stairs takes a lot more effort. That's why you feel fatigued and heavy when you have to lift your leg each step. The second reason is the health of our joints. Our joints, especially the knees and hips, are like the hinges on a door. After years of use, the cartilage that cushions the ends of the bones can wear down. The amount of synovial fluid, which lubricates the joint, can also decrease. This leads to stiffness, especially in the morning or after sitting for a long time. When you climb stairs, you're putting significant pressure on these joints. If they are stiff and poorly lubricated, you'll feel pain and discomfort, making each step an effort. And the third reason is a decline in balance and stability. Balance isn't just about your legs. It's a complex system involving your inner ear, your eyes, and special receptors in your muscles and joints called proprioception that send information to your brain about your body's position in space. As we get older, this system can become a bit slower. This means that when you lift one leg to step up, it takes your body a little longer to adjust and keep you stable. This feeling of wobbliness or unsteadiness makes you rely on the handrail and move much more cautiously. When you combine all 3 of these factors, weaker muscles, stiffer joints, and poorer balance, you have a perfect recipe for difficulty climbing stairs. But the good news is, all 3 of these factors can be significantly improved through targeted exercises, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. Now for the most important part. Prepare a small space, a sturdy chair, and wear comfortable clothing. Remember, safety first. If you feel unsure, make sure there's a wall, a handrail, or a loved one nearby for support. We will go very slowly and in detail through each exercise. Exercise 1. Chair squat.
Our first and perhaps most important exercise is called the chair squat, or simply standing up and sitting down from a chair. It might sound too simple, but when done correctly, it is one of the most effective exercises for rebuilding strength in your quadriceps, front of thighs, and glutes. These are the two primary muscle groups that help you push your entire body up the stairs. Why it works? Every time you push yourself up from the chair, you are mimicking the exact motion of pushing yourself up a step. By repeating this movement, we are training and strengthening those most crucial engines in your legs. Detailed instructions. 1. Preparation. Stand just in front of the chair with your back to it. Your feet should be hip-width apart. Your toes can point straight ahead or slightly outward, whichever feels most comfortable. Keep your back straight, shoulders back, and eyes looking forward. 2. Initiate the movement. Begin by pushing your hips back, as if you're about to sit in a chair that's far behind you. This is a crucial point. The movement starts from the hips, not the knees. Keep your chest up and your back straight. 3. Lowering down. Inhale as you lower yourself slowly and with control. Try to keep your knees from going past your toes. Feel the weight of your body in your heels and midfoot, not your toes. 4. Touch the chair. Lower yourself until your bottom lightly touches the surface of the chair. Don't sit down completely and relax. Just touch and go. 5. Pushing up. As soon as you feel the chair, exhale and drive through your heels to push yourself straight back up to the starting position. Squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement. Common mistakes. Letting your knees cave in. This is a sign of weak glutes. Actively think about pushing your knees out, keeping them in line with your feet. Leaning too far forward. Keep your chest proud. Imagine you're wearing a shirt with a nice logo, and you want everyone to see it. Lifting your heels off the floor. This puts too much pressure on your knees. Make sure your heels stay in contact with the floor at all times. Modifications and progressions. Easier. If getting up is difficult, place 1 or 2 cushions on the chair to raise the starting height. You can also place your hands on your thighs for a little push-off assistance. Harder. Once you feel comfortable, try not to touch the chair at all. Lower yourself until you're just a few inches from the seat and then stand back up. Or you can cross your arms across your chest so you don't use them as a counterbalance. Recommendation. Do 2 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions. Rest for 60 seconds between sets. Exercise 2. Step-ups. Our second exercise is step-ups. This exercise perfectly simulates the motion of climbing stairs, but in a safe and controlled environment. It not only builds strength, but also improves coordination and balance. Why it works? It targets one leg at a time, which helps to correct any strength imbalances between your legs. It trains your body in the exact movement pattern needed to conquer stairs. Detailed instructions. 1. Preparation. Stand facing a low step or a sturdy aerobic step. The first step of your staircase is a great option. Stand close enough that you can easily place your entire foot on the step. This is your main working leg. 2. Step up. Place your entire right foot onto the step. Make sure your heel is not hanging off the edge. This is your main working leg. 3. Push up. Press your weight into your right heel and push yourself straight up until your right leg is fully extended and you are standing on the step with both feet. Try to use the strength of your right leg to pull your body up, rather than using your left leg on the floor to jump up. Exhale as you push up. 4. Lower down. Now step back down with control, leading with your left foot, followed by your right, returning to the starting position. Inhale as you lower down. The control on the way down is just as important as the way up. Common mistakes. Pushing off with the back leg. This is the most common mistake. Using the force from the leg on the floor to launch yourself up. Focus on using the leg on the step to pull your body up. Leaning your torso forward. Keep your back straight and your shoulders back. Modifications and progressions. Easier. Use a lower step, or hold on to a handrail or wall for extra balance support. Harder. Use a slightly higher step, but still safe. Or, when you step up, instead of placing your left foot down next to your right, drive your left knee up towards your chest before lowering it down. Recommendation: do 8 to 10 repetitions for each leg. Complete all reps for one leg before switching to the other. Do 2 sets per side. Exercise 3. Glute bridges. Now we'll move to the floor for our third exercise, glute bridges. Many people think that climbing stairs only require thigh strength, but they forget about a sleeping giant, the glutes. Your glutes are one of the strongest muscle groups in your body, and they are crucial for propelling you forward and upward. Why it works? This exercise helps to wake up and strengthen the glute muscles, which often become weak from a lot of sitting. Strong glutes will take a lot of the strain off your lower back and knees when you climb stairs. Detailed instructions. 1. Preparation. Lie on your back on the floor or on a mat. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Your heels should be close enough that you can just touch them with your fingertips. Place your arms alongside your body with your palms facing down. 2. Lift your hips. Exhale, squeeze your glutes and your core, and then lift your hips off the floor until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Imagine you're trying to hold a piece of paper between your buttocks. 3. Hold at the top. At the highest position, make sure you are really squeezing your glutes, not using your lower back to lift your hips. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds. 4. Lower down. Inhale and slowly lower your hips back to the starting position with control. Common mistakes. Arching the lower back. This is a sign you're lifting your hips too high and using your back muscles instead of your glutes. Only lift until your shoulders, hips, and knees are in a line. Not squeezing the glutes. Actively think about squeezing your glutes throughout the movement. Modifications and progressions. Easier. Don't lift your hips as high. Just lift them a little off the floor, focusing on the glute squeeze. Harder. Once you're comfortable, try extending one leg straight out as you lift your hips. Single leg glute bridge. This will significantly increase the challenge. Recommendation: start with 2 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions.
Exercise 4, calf raises. Our fourth exercise, calf raises, targets a muscle group that is often overlooked but is incredibly important, the calf muscles. Think of your calves as your body's shock absorbers and springs. Why it works? Strong calves help stabilize your ankles and provide the final push-off in every step or stair climb. They also play a significant role in maintaining balance. Detailed instructions. 1. Preparation. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Lightly place your hands on a wall or the back of a chair for balance. Don't lean on it, just use it for stability. 2.
Rise up. Exhale and slowly lift your heels as high as you can, pressing your body weight onto the balls of your feet just below your toes. Try to keep your ankles from wobbling. 3. Hold at the top. Hold the top position for a second and feel the contraction in your calf muscles. 4. Lower down. Inhale and slowly lower your heels back to the floor with control. Don't let them just drop. Common mistakes. Going too fast. This exercise is most effective when done slowly and with control. Bending forward. Keep your body upright from head to toe. Modifications and progressions. More easy? Perform this exercise while seated in a chair. Sit up straight, place your feet flat on the floor, and lift your heels. More difficult? Perform on one leg at a time, or perform on a step, allowing your heels to drop lower than the step to increase the range of motion. This requires good balance. Recommendation: start with 2 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions. Exercise 5, single leg stance. And finally, our 5th exercise doesn't focus on strength, but on an equally critical element: balance. It's the single leg stance. Why it works? Think about it. Every time you climb a step, there is a moment where you are balancing your entire body weight on one leg to lift the other. If you are not stable in that moment, you will feel wobbly. This exercise directly trains that balancing ability. Detailed instructions. 1. Preparation. Stand near something sturdy to hold on to if needed. Shift your body weight onto your left leg. Keep a slight bend in your left knee, don't lock it. 2. Lift your leg. Slowly lift your right foot a few inches off the floor. You can bend the knee or keep the leg straight, your choice. 3. Hold and balance. Focus on a fixed spot in front of you to help maintain your balance. Try to hold for 15 to 20 seconds. You will feel the small muscles in your foot and ankle working constantly to keep you stable. That's a good thing. 4. Lower your foot and switch. Repeat with your left leg. Common mistakes. Holding your breath. Remember to breathe evenly and deeply. Looking down at your feet. This can throw off your balance. Look straight ahead. Modifications and progressions. More easy? Start by just lifting the heel of one foot, keeping the toes on the floor for support. Gradually, keep just one toe on the floor. When you feel more confident, lift the entire foot, but keep your hand on your support. More difficult? Once you can easily balance for 30 seconds, try closing your eyes for a few seconds. Make sure you are very close to your support. Or try slowly turning your head from side to side. Recommendation: aim to hold the balance 2 to 3 times on each leg for 20 to 30 seconds each time. So there you have it, our 5 golden exercises to help you conquer the stairs. They are chair squats for building foundational strength, step-ups to simulate the movement, glute bridges to activate your posterior engine, calf raises to enhance stability, and the single leg stance to train your balance. So, the question is, how do I incorporate these into my daily life? My advice is to start slowly. Try performing this series of exercises 3 times a week on non-consecutive days like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This allows your muscles time to recover and grow stronger. And remember, consistency is far more important than intensity. It's much better to exercise for 15 minutes per session 3 times a week than to try for an hour, get exhausted, and give up. Small, regular changes will produce huge results over time. I want you to know that it is never too late to start rebuilding your strength and confidence. Our bodies have an amazing ability to recover and adapt at any age. By dedicating a little time to these exercises, you are not just investing in climbing stairs more easily. You are investing in your safety, preventing dangerous falls. You are investing in your independence to be able to live fully in the home you love. Imagine, in just a few weeks, being able to go upstairs to get something without a second thought. Imagine visiting your children or grandchildren and confidently walking up their front steps. That is the freedom we are working towards together. Now, it's your turn. I would love to hear from you. Please let me know in the comments below which exercise are you most excited to try first. Your sharing can inspire others in our community. If you found this video helpful and valuable, please take a second to hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the Journey of Regeneration channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future important health tips. Finally, if you can think of a friend, a family member, or a neighbor who could benefit from this information, please share this video with them. A small act of sharing can make a huge difference in someone's life. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me today. Stay healthy, stay active, and I will see you in the next video.